Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
I think it's like still got a slight cough, but apart from that, much better than before.
May Allah give you sihat. Ameen.
Let's start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربي زدني علما. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh jami'an. Last week I started something which I thought it was quite essential for our book 2 lesson 3 lesson. I want to continue that and give you some extra practice so that everyone becomes more thorough in their understanding of the conjugation itself. So Sister Abida, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, can you come on the mic?
Walaikum salam.
Sister
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Sister Abida, so what did we do? What did you mainly concentrate last week on?
So we learned how to conjugate the active participle and the passive participle, the ismul fa'ilun.
Excellent.
And you showed us how to do that. So for the active participle, to change that, you would add an alif after the first letter.
Excellent.
And then you would give a kasra to the second letter, and the last letter would have a tanween, so it would become fa'ilun for the male.
Excellent. And how many forms does ismul fa'il have?
So it has 3 forms, male, and 3 forms, female.
Excellent. For example, if I give you the verb kataba.
So it would be katibun.
Yep.
Katibani, katibuna. For female, it would be katibatun, katibatani, katibatun.
Katibatun. Excellent. Excellent. So I've got it over here, the patterns. Can you, now then I'm going to also ask you the question. So if I have the verb, which verb? If I had the verb maktubun, so katibun, which means a writer or a scribe, and maktubun is ismul maf'ul. Do you remember that?
Yes. So that one.
How many patterns does ismul maf'ul have?
It would have the same.
Correct. 6.
6.
And can you conjugate that for me as well, please?
So you want me to do maktubun?
Yes, please.
So it will be muktibun.
No, maktubun.
Maktubun.
Yep.
Maktubani.
Excellent.
Maktubuna.
Excellent.
And then the female will be maktibatun.
Maktubatun. Let me just try to.
Maktubatun. Maktubatani. Maktubatun.
Maktubatun. Excellent. Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, sister?
Yeah, just a minute. So the next one is Mukarrama Walji.
Sister Mukarrama Walji.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Sister Mukarrama Walji. The verb I'm going to give you is the word alimun. Alimun. Can you conjugate that for me, please? Alimun.
It's on fa'ilun, right?
Yes.
Alimun, alimani, alimuna,
Excellent.
alimatun, alimatani, alimatun.
Excellent. Excellent. And can I, so ismul fa'il, as we know, it's a noun which indicates upon a person who is performing an action, and it doesn't contain any tense, past, present, or future tense. Now we have ismul maf'ul. So ismul fa'il is made on the pattern al-fa'ilun, and ism al-maf'ul, upon whom the action has been performed, is made on the pattern of maf'ulun. So ma'lumun, can you do the 6 forms for me, please?
معلوم معلومان معلومون معلومة معلومتان معلومات.
Ma'lumatun. Excellent. Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, sister? Sister Mukarrama, can you choose the next?
Mustafa Rahim.
Pardon?
Dr. Mustafa Rahim.
Dr. Mustafa Rahim, are you there? Dr. Rahim? I think he's finding it difficult.
Ahsant.
Okay, brilliant. There he is. So Dr. Rahim,
Yes,
I'm going to give you the verb.
Mhm.
Right. 1 second. Where is it gone? Mansur Nasir. Like Imam Hussain alayhi salam in Karbala said, Hal min Nasirin yansurna. So Nasirun. So can you do Ismul Fa'il for that? Nasirun. Nasirun.
Mansurun.
No. Ismul Fa'il. Nasir.
Ismul file. Yeah.
Yes.
Yanshuru. Yanshuran.
No.
Yanshurani.
Dr. Rahim.
Yanshuruna.
Dr. Rahim.
Yes.
Ismul Fa'il.
Ismul file.
Yeah. Nasirun.
Yanshuru.
No.
Yanshurani.
Dr. Rahim, you're doing the verbs. You're doing the nouns. Nasirun.
Nashirun. Nashirani. Nashiruna. Nashiratun. Nashiratani. Nashiratun.
Excellent. Now, the other one, which is that, Doctor, is Ismul Maf'ul, the person who has been helped. Can you conjugate Mansurun?
Inshallah. Mansurun, Mansuratun, Mansuruna,
No, 1 second.
Mansuratun.
Dr. Rahim.
Yeah.
Mansurun, Mansurani.
Mansuratun.
No. 1 sec, Doctor.
Yes.
Have a look over here. Let me make it slightly bigger.
All right. Thank you. Ahsant.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just make it big. Where is it gone?
Yes. Mansuruna, Mansuru, Mansurani.
Let me show you, Doctor. Mansurun, Mansurani. You add the alif and noon.
Mansuruna, Mansuratun, Mansuratani, Mansuratani.
Mansuratun. Excellent.
Mansuratun.
Excellent. Brilliant. Ahsantum, Doctor. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Zamina. Sister Zamina, can you come on the mic?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I'm going to give you the verb. You know the word mani'un. Mani'un's person who prevents someone. Mani'un. So can you do Ismul Fa'il, please?
So mani'un, mani'ani, mani'una, mani'atun, mani'atani, ma'inatun, mani'atun.
Excellent. And so the word mamnu, hadha mamnu'un. So sometimes we hear this word when you go to Iraq or Ziyarat, hadha mamnu'un. At-taswir, it says at-taswiru mamnu'un. Photography is mamnu, is not permitted. So mamnu'un.
So it means not allowed.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The thing which is not allowed, which is taking the pictures. Mamnu'un. Bismillah. Mamnu'un.
Also, mamnu'un.
Let me show you on the screen. Here. Mamnu'un, maf'ulun, maf'ulani, maf'uluna. Maf'ulatun, maf'ulatani, maf'ulatun. So this is the actual pattern for yourself to help you with.
Okay, thank you. So mamnu'un, mamnu'ani.
Yep.
Mamnu'una, mam'unatun, mam'unatani, and mam'ulatun.
Mamnu'atun. Excellent.
mamnu'atun.
Mamnu'atun. Brilliant. Where's your sister? Is she here?
Yes, she's here.
Sila. Okay. For your sister, we'll give raziqun. The word raziqun. Let's do ismul fa'il first. Raziqun. So we're doing raziqun, ismul fa'il, and then we'll do marzuq, the thing which is being provided as sustenance. Raziqun. Go ahead, sister.
Razikun, razikani, razikuna, razikatun, razikatani, razikatun.
Excellent. And I'll give you marzukun. So marzukun is the thing which is being provided to you as a means of sustenance.
Marzukun, marzukani, marzukuna, marzukatun, marzukatani, marzukatun.
Marzukatun. Excellent. Any questions from you both sisters?
Yeah, it doesn't say, is this that's in the, so they're in the present tense? I
No,
mean,
these
sorry,
are
not
nouns.
present tense, but that, so for example, when we say like the writer, he's in the state of writing. So
It's
is
an
he always
adjective.
in that state, or is it just at that?
It's a noun. These are nouns. These are adjectives. So,
Yeah.
for example, huwa katibun. When you say huwa katibun, he is a scribe. He's a writer.
Okay, so he's in the state. Okay.
Yeah, it's a state more
Okay.
than anything else. So
Okay.
with these 6 forms, you can attach it to any person. You could say he is a writer, I am a writer, we are a writer. It doesn't represent any individual who's performing the action, but it's just an adjective to describe someone. And if you wanted to make it past tense and present tense in particular, and you want to specify, then you will add certain other words to specify that God, like for example, as I gave you the example last time, kuntu nabiyan. Sorry, kuntu, sorry, my mistake. Kuntu mudarrisan. Kuntu mudarrisan. So whenever you bring kuntu, kana means it was. So if you wanted to indicate that I was a teacher, you will say kuntu mudarrisan. That means I was a teacher.
Okay.
In the past tense. So you need to add kana and its different forms. If it was she was a teacher, you say kanat mudarrisatan. She was a teacher. And I was a teacher, kuntu mudarrisatan. So you see that the word ismul, the noun itself is coming with fatha tanween. I'll do this later, inshallah, but at the moment, I just want everyone to learn the patterns, and then I'll teach you how to make into particular to past or present tense, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Can you choose one of the sisters or one of the brothers to come on the mic, sister? Sakina.
Mehjabin Nokvi.
Mahjubin Nakwi. She's just joined the class today.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Sister Mahjubin Nakwi and Sister Hiba have just joined the class today to just observe. So
Okay,
maybe
sorry.
challenge you for them.
Sister Najma Kanani.
Yes, Sister Najma Kanani. She's been away for a couple of lessons and I don't know why. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Sister Najma Kanani, perfectly fine. She needs to be brought to the mic and tested as well. That how far has she reached? Not a problem at all.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Sorry, I couldn't attend few of your lessons.
No problem at all.
So excuse me today if I'm not perfect.
No, that's perfectly fine. Inshallah, we're here to help you.
Okay.
So the word is alimun. So alimun is ismul fa'il. It's in the state of a person, and it comes as normally as an adjective, like huwa alimun. Like you could say Muhammadun alimun. Muhammad is a scholar. So there are 6 forms. As I'll show you back on the screen again. For example, where is it? This one here. So fa'ilun, fa'ilani, fa'iluna, fa'ilatun, fa'ilatani, fa'ilatun. So these are the 6 forms for ismul fa'il. Go ahead. Alimun.
Okay. Alimun, alimani, alimuna, alimatun, alimatani, alimatun.
Alimatun, excellent. And you know when we recite nikah, you probably heard the Maulana say ankahtu muwakkilati al-mahr al-ma'lum. Al-mahr al-ma'lum means the known mahr, the dowry. So it's on the pattern of ism al-maf'ul, ma'lum, which al-ma'lum means known.
Okay.
So can you conjugate ma'lumun, please?
ma'lumun, ma'lumani, ma'lumuna, ma'mulatun, ma'mulat,
Ma'mulatun, ma'mulatani,
ma'mulatani, ma'mulatun,
ma'lumatun,
ma'mulatun,
ma'luma,
ma'mulatun.
ma'lumatun. Excellent. Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Okay. Mukarrama.
She's had a chance already. Sister Mukarram.
Okay. Okay. Can I choose Sherbanu Kaku?
Yes, Sister Sharabanu Khaku. She hasn't come on the mic.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam, Sister Sharabanu. The verb which I'm going to give yourself, Sister Sharabanu, is dar. You know the word talibun.
Yes.
Talibun has two meanings. Talibun can mean either meaning as a student or a person, like we say for in Dua Nudba. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Aina talibu bidamil maqtul al Karbala. Aina talibu. Where is the one who will take the revenge for the martyrdom of Imam Hussain alayhi salam? Aina talibu. Who will demand the revenge of the martyrdom of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. At-talibu. So talaba comes also the meaning of demand or seek as well. So talibun ismul fa'il. Talibun,
Okay. Talibun, talibani, talibuna, talibatun, talibatani, talibatun.
talibatun. Excellent. Excellent. Now that's ismul fa'il. So then we have ismul maf'ul.
Okay.
So the ismul maf'ul, it's over here. So matlubun.
Matlubun. Okay. So matlubun, matlubani, matlubuna. For the feminine, it will be matlubatun, matlubatani, matlubatun.
Matlubatun. Excellent. Excellent. So matlubun means a thing which is demanded for someone. Matlub.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can choose Zinat Jan Muhammad.
Yes, you can choose Sister Zinat Jan Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sister Zinat.
Sir, can you give the meaning of matlubat once again? I missed it.
Matlubat. Matlub means a thing which is being demanded.
Okay, okay. So the thing that is being demanded. Yeah, talab from talab. Okay.
Exactly. Sister Zinat, I'm going to give you the verb sharibun. Sharibun. Shariba means he drank. The verb sharibun is a person who's drinking. Huwa sharibun. Bismillah.
Okay. Sharibun, sharibani, sharibuna, sharibatun, sharibatani, sharibatun.
So as I said last time, you may remember, I said now the drinks, when you go to any restaurants, they call drinks mashrubat.
Yeah.
So can you do the sixth form of ism al-maf'ul, mashrubun?
Mashrubun, mashrubani, mashrubuna, mashrubatun, mashrubatani, mashrubatun.
Excellent. Now, Sister Batul, Jawad, now the other meanings you can do for matlub means requirement or requirement, due, or demand.
Okay.
So that's if you look at the meaning which I gave you as well, it's the same. But if you wanted a word in English, it can be either matlub means requirement, demand, or yeah.
Yeah, in the same context from talab, like want.
Yeah,
so
that's
this
right.
is
Yeah.
maf'ul
Okay.
of it.
Excellent. Sister Zinat, can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Siddiqa Jafar.
Sister Sadiqa Jafar, I wanted her to come on the mic, and you have chosen what I had in my mind. Thank you ever so much for that.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sister Sadiqa. So this is Sister Sadiqa. I'm going to give you the verb, the word jalisun. So jalisun means a person who is sitting.
Okay. Jalisun, jalisani, jalisuna, jalisatun, jalisani,
Jalisatani.
sorry. What did you say?
Jalisun, yes.
Jalisatani, jalisatun.
So jalisat, if you look at it over here, fa'ilatun, jalisatun, then fa'ilatani, jalisatani.
Jalisatun, jalisatani,
Jalisatun.
jalisatun.
Excellent. Now I'm going to give you another verb to practice on this. It's going to be the word salihun. Salihun means someone who is pious. Salihun.
Salihun, salihani, salihuna, salihatun, salihatani, salihatun.
Excellent. Is that clear for you now?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to do the ism al-maf'ul, and I'm going to give you an easy verb, which is maqtulun. Maqtulun means the person who is the victim. Maqtulun. Qatil is the murderer. Maqtulun is the victim.
Maktulun, maktulani, maktuluna, maktulatun, maktulatani, maktulatun.
Ahsanti, mashallah, barakallah feek. That was excellent.
Thank you.
Mashallah, excellent. Keep up your hard work, and may Allah reward you for your efforts as well.
Thank you very much, Malik.
Thank you, mashallah. That was really good. Can I have SK on the mic?
Assalamu
Alaikum salam. Any reason why you're keeping your name very discreet?
No,
Okay.
it's just easier to type when I was doing something, so I just had to join this class. I joined in a little later.
Okay.
Yes, it was faster. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, I'm going to give you the verb. The verb is ghafir. You know, as I said, ghafirun. Ghafirun means the person who is a forgiver.
Oh, I would think that he was seeking forgiveness.
Yes,
I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah, ghafirun.
He's seeking.
Yeah.
Is seeking forgiveness.
No, seeking forgiveness. The person who is seeking forgiveness. Yes.
Is that correct?
Ghafirun is the person who is seeking forgiveness. That's right.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to write it down if you don't mind. I work better when it's written, so I know what I'm going to say. Sometimes I 1 second, and then I'll tell you when I'm ready. Yes. Now I'm ready.
Go ahead.
And okay. So it's ghafirun, ghafirani, ghafiruna, ghafiratun, ghafiratani, ghafiratun.
Excellent. That was brilliant. Now, can you you know, when someone passes away,
yes,
we say him maghfur.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Arabic we use the word
because we're going to have an action carried out on them of forgiveness.
Exactly.
On their behalf.
Exactly.
So basically, they're seekers of forgiveness.
Yes, like I'll give you an easy one. Marhum. Marhum, the person, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessing be upon him. That's what we call him marhum. Like marhuma fulan, marhum fulan.
Correct. Correct.
Is that clear for you now? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So I would like you then do marhum.
Okay, so in the same format as Ism Fa'il?
Ism al-Maf'ul.
Okay, can I have, if you don't mind, can I have a look at the page? Okay. Okay. So it's marhumun.
Right.
So it's marhumun. Just 1 second. Let me again. Just marhumun. Okay. Is it marhu with a waw sakin and then a meme?
It's meme ra ha waw meme.
Okay, so marhumun.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So it's marhumani, marhumuna. Then it's marhumatin.
Marhumatun.
Marhumatun. Marhumatani.
Correct.
Marhumatun.
Marhumatun. Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you understand now the Ism al-Fa'il and Ism al-Maf'ul, sister?
So what I told, like I said, I joined in a little bit later, but what I can get from here is, of ism maf'ul is that the action is carried out. It's the object. The action is carried out on that thing.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So that's what I picked up, and I think it makes it very clear. Yeah.
It's continuation of last week. What we did last week. The only
You know,
thing
the thing is,
yeah.
the thing is that if I don't practice right now, I did not practice this, to be honest, and I didn't even look at much of that. I'm just going back on what we did, and I'm working with, when I see it, I can do it. I'm not sure whether I would be able to do it if I didn't have the chart in front of me, but I think
that's fine. That's fine.
that needs practice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But as far as understanding goes, I would, even though I didn't get an explanation from, like, because I joined a little late, like I said, I just knew straight away, since it's maf'ul, it's an object, that means the action is carried out on that thing.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you very much. Can I have next on the mic, sister? Sister.
Sheikh,
yes.
Can I ask you one question,
yes,
please?
Sister. Go ahead.
You know, you said marhum is one word for the person who has died. What was the other word?
Maghfoor.
Maf'ul.
Maghfoor.
Maghfoor.
Yeah, maghfoor means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, maghfoor. Maghfoor means the person who has been forgiven.
Okay, maghfoor. Okay. Thanks very much. Maghfoor.
Yeah, so we, in Arabic, we say maghfoor. May Allah make him maghfoor. May Allah bless him for forgiveness.
So, like, you know, if you want to say that he's dead, so is it? Can you say
marhum? You say marhum.
Marhum. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. And okay. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Nobia Askari? Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, Maulana Sahab. Thank you for letting me join the class.
You're welcome. It's good to see you. Now, what we're going to do with yourself, I'm going to give you a double dose.
Okay. Yeah, I've missed quite a few lessons, but I've been catching up on YouTube, so
brilliant.
I'm all right with these. Yeah, you can test me.
So what we're going to do first, I would like you to conjugate the 6 patterns which is on the screen.
Okay.
Fa'ilun and fa'ilani, so that you're able to get the tongue rolling, and then I'll give you the verbs itself.
All right. So fa'ilun, fa'ilani, fa'iluna, fa'ilatun, fa'ilatani, fa'ilatun.
Excellent. Now, the person who is entering, kaun dakhil ho raha hai? The word dakhil means entering. The person who's entering. So
that's right.
Can you conjugate the word dakhilun?
Okay. Dakhilun, dakhilani, dakhiluna, dakhilatun, dakhilatani, dakhilatun.
Excellent. Now, the thing which is being inserted is called madkhul.
Maf'ul.
Yeah, madkhulun.
Madkhulun. Okay. So madkhulun, madkhulani, madkhuluna, madkhulatun, madkhulatani, madkhulatun.
Madkhulatun. Excellent. That was really good.
Thank you.
Can you choose a student to come on the mic, please?
Sheikh, can I quickly ask a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, in order to form the ismul maf'ul, you must form it from ismul fa'il, correct?
No. From a 3-letter verb, from the past tense.
The maf'ulun is formed.
Yes. Yeah, it's formed. If you go over here, it says the passive. So you have a 3-letter verb. The passive tense participle is entity on which the action occurs. The thing which is open, it is formed by adding meme at the beginning. So it's done with a 3-letter verb. So it's not done from ism fa'il. So if you go back over here, the active participle indicates the person from or being from whom the action emanates. Sami'un, a person who is listening.
Yeah.
In 3 root letter verbs, thulathi mujarrad, the ismul fa'il is formed by adding a alif and so forth. So ismul fa'il and the ismul maf'ul is made from a 3-letter verb.
Okay.
and is made on the path of fa'ilun or maf'ulun.
Okay, thank you, Jazakallah.
No, thank you very much for asking that question, just to refresh everyone's memory. Sister Batul Manji.
Yes, yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Sister Batul Manji, if I give you the verb, qari'un, you know, we call someone, in Urdu, we call someone a qari al-Quran. So
Yeah.
the ism al-fa'il is qari. Originally, it should be qari'un.
Okay.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qari'un, qari'ani, qari'una, qari'atun, qari'atani, qari'atun.
Qari'atun. Excellent. Now I'm going to give you the ism al-maf'ul, a slightly different one. I'm going to give you ma'kulun. Ma'kulun, it comes from akala. Akala means he ate, and ma'kulun means edible food.
Okay. Makulun, makulani, makuluna, makulatun, makilati,
Makulatani. The makulatani.
makilatani,
Makulatun. Makulatun.
Okay, makulatun.
Excellent.
Sorry. Yes, sorry.
No, alhamdulillah, it's very good. It's very good. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Samina?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Samina, I want to give you the verb Rakib.
Rakib.
Rakib. What Rakib means?
Rider.
Yes. Yes.
So Rakib, Rakibun, Rakibani, Rakibuna, Rakibatun, Rakibatani, Rakibati, Rakibatu.
Rakibatu. Excellent. Now, the ism al-maf'ul. What will be the ism al-maf'ul of that?
Markubun.
Excellent.
Markubun, Markubani, Markubun, Markubatun, Markubatani, Markubatu.
Excellent. Excellent. So, is that clear for you as well, Sister Samina?
Yes,
Assalamu
it's clear.
Alaikum assalam, Sister Mukarrama. Yes.
I thought Ar-Rakibu, the name of
Rakiba.
a...
No, Rakiba. Ra, Kaf, Ba.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm going to send you this again in the group. I think it's about, I sent it a few times before, but I'll send it again. These are some verbs which you can learn, and it will be really helpful for you. I've sent it as a PDF. Now, who is going to be next? Who am I going to bring next? Sister Batul, Jawad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. You know, Yad. You know, in Dwai Joshin Kabir. Ya Dafil Baliyat. Ya Dafil Mulahimmat.
Dafi, right? The one who wards away.
The one who pushes away.
Pushes away, sends away, yeah.
Yeah. Ya Dafiun. So it's Dal, Ain, Fa. You know, when you're on the when you're in Dubai, it says Daf, Idfa. We'll say on the door, Daf, push.
Right.
It says push, meaning that push the door and you open the door.
Right, got it.
So Dafiun, can you do that, please?
Dafi'un, dafi'ani, dafi'una, dafi'atun, dafi'atani, dafi'atun.
Excellent. And the thing which has been pushed?
Madfu'. So madfu'un, madfu'ani, madfu'una, madfu'atun, madfu'atani, madfu'atun.
Madfu'atun. Excellent. Is that clear for everyone so far in the class?
Ji.
Is alhamdulillah, because last week I had some students mentioning it's not that clear. So once it's clear, and now I'm going to move on to the next phase now. Right. Those who have not come on the mic, I will bring you on the mic now. Just give me 2 seconds, and I'll bring you on the mic. Sister, I want Sister Zahra Jamal to come on the mic now. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam.
You will say that I'm always chosen for the difficult one.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, fits with. Okay, right. Now, remember this point is that I mentioned last week is that the three-letter verbs. So everyone get the piece of papers and pens out. With regard to the three-letter verbs, the ismul fa'il is made on the pattern of fa'ilun, and the ismul maf'ul is made on the pattern of maf'ulun. But I will send you a complete 7-8 PDF files today, explaining and give you all of the ismul files and the ismul maf'uls, inshallah, after today's class. And then inshallah, after I've done this today, we'll start with the book and continue with the book. So it has been a vacation away from the book, but it's a good, healthy vacation away from the book, because I've been teaching you a lot of concepts which will allow you to progress through the book at a very rapid, fast speed, inshallah. Now, with regard to Sister Zahra, we talked about last week ismul fa'il and ismul maf'ul with regards to verbs which are four-letter verbs. Do you remember?
Yes.
What did we say?
So the four letters are made on the scale of, for example, yukrimu would be mukrimu. So the first letter of the present tense, ya, would be replaced with ma, with a dhamma.
Yep.
And ra would get a kasra, and the last letter will get a fatha, or a dhamma.
So what would be the 6 forms of mukrimun?
So it will be mukrimun, mukrimani, mukrimuna, mukrimatun, mukrimatani, mukrimatun.
So what have you done? What is mukrimun? Explain to me, because I'm doing I want to do it as a form of question and answer so that it sinks into everyone's mind. So what is mukrimun?
So mukrimun is the ismul fa'il of 4-letter, the active participle of the 4-letter verb.
Excellent.
Akrama, yukrimu, mukrimun. So
Excellent.
like that, yeah.
And so if you wanted to make the ismul maf'ul, how would you make the ismul maf'ul for a 4-letter verb?
So isme maf'ul will be on the pattern of mukramu, from yukramu, the passive tense of passive present tense.
Yep.
Of the 4-letter, which would be yukramu.
Yep.
We will replace the ya with the ma and the dhamma on the ma. The middle letter, the ra, would get or the third letter will get a fatha, and the last letter will get dhamma tanween.
So
mukramun.
Mukramun.
Mukramun, mukramani, mukramuna, mukramatun, mukramatani, mukramatun.
So if anyone's not using their mobile phone, if you look on your mobile phones, I've actually sent you a sheet, a crossover now. So it's got mukrimun, mukrimani, mukrimuna, mukrimatun, mukrimatani, mukrimatun. That's ismul fa'il. And mukramun, mukramani, mukramuna, mukramatun, mukramatani, mukrama. I've sent it just in the group now, in the WhatsApp group. Okay? Is that now? I want you to stay on the mic, but I want you to.
Sheikh,
Sheikh, I
we don't
haven't
see
received
it.
anything. Yeah, we don't
We
see
don't
it.
see it.
You haven't seen it?
So that's what I wanted to ask. Yeah.
Okay. Apologies. What's happened is that the mobile data was switched off on my phone. I sent the file and then it come across. So apologies. Give me 2 seconds. It will be next in 20 seconds. You should get the file. Okay. Received it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Malana.
Inshallah, I want everyone to write this down as well, so that you completely understand what's happening in your own handwriting. Okay. So I will explain again. So any verb which is more than 3 letters, 4 or 5 or 6 letters, the ismul fa'il is made slightly different. So in all of them, whenever you have a meme with a dhamma, you will know that it's a 4-letter verb. So whenever you have a noun with a dhamma, you'll know that this is a 4 or a 5 or 6-letter verb. Now, ismul fa'il for akrama is made from fi'l mudari ma'lum. You drop the ya, which is of the present tense. You bring a meme with dhamma. The last letter, which has a dhamma by itself, is changed to a dhamma tanween. and one letter before the last, which is the ra, is given a kasra if it doesn't have a kasra. So it becomes mukrimun. And the ism al-maf'ul is made from the fi'l mudari majhul, and the ya is replaced with a meme with a dhamma. The meme at the end with a dhamma is replaced with a tanween and becomes mukramun. Like, I'll give you an example. Aslama yuslimu. Aslama yuslimu. So a person who believes in Allah is called a Muslim. Muslim. And a person who is a fitna fasadi, we call him a mufsid. Afsada means he created corruption. Yufsidu, present tense, and mufsid is the person who's a mischief maker. Is that clear for everyone at the moment?
Sir, where is this all?
Which one?
What one you are talking about?
It's on the screen. Can you not see on the screen?
Oh, not on the chat. Okay.
No. In the chat box, I've sent you the PDF file for Akrama Yukremu. It's called. If you look at exercise on, it's called exercise. The name of the file, exercise in Arabic. So it's got Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next one, Sister Zahra Jamal. Now, the next verb is sarrafa. How many letters does it have? And how do you know this is a 4-letter verb? What pattern is this pattern? Sarrafa.
So sarrafa has 4 letters because ra has a shadda.
Excellent.
So then sarrafa would be yusarrifu for the verb in the present tense. And then it would be musarrifun for the active participle.
Right.
So from sarrafa, we make the present tense yusarrifu. From yusarrifu, we can make the active participle musarrifun.
Excellent. And can you bring one of the students to conjugate, Sister Zahra?
Okay.
Can you choose one of the students who has not had a chance to come on the mic as yet?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sister Siddiqa Jafar, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sister Siddiqa?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
And I've had a chance. Is it okay?
That's fine. We're here to support you, and we want to support you as well now. So I'll give you the verb musarrifun. Can you conjugate that? Musarrifun. So as like the verb katibun, katibani, katibuna, katibatun, katibatani, katibatun, the changes remain the same. The only thing is that the verb for Ismul Fa'il is slightly changed, but the conjugation itself is exactly the same. So musarrifun, can you continue, please?
Sorry, I'll have to look it up. Sorry, Maulana.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I've sent it in the group, in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, let me just have a look.
It's the last PDF file I've just sent a minute ago.
Musharriful means somebody who's been wasted, is it? Musharriful?
Yes.
Sorry, Maulana, I'm finding it difficult. If somebody else can do it, please.
Okay. Can you choose someone else?
Sorry, Maulana, I know it's a very simple question, but I'm not very sure. I just want to see if I'm thinking right, yeah?
Yep.
About the 4-letter words, yeah?
Yep.
If it is 4-letter words,
Mhm.
yeah? Like, for example, akrama, yeah?
Yep.
So you, for the present tense, you do yukrimu, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And to make it into a file,
Yep.
You just put mu instead of ya.
You remove the ya, because ya is one of the signs of present tense. You
Yeah.
remove the ya and bring a meme with a dhamma.
Yeah. And if you want to put the other one,
Ismul maf'ul.
maf'ul,
Yep.
so you just put a fatha instead of a kasra.
That's right. That's right.
That's the only thing, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay.
Also, sister, the tanween would be in the last letter, showing that it's a noun. Instead of the single, just the dhamma, it would be the tanween in the last letter.
Both has to be tanween. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, Maulana, do it now. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please. I would love to yourself to do it. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Musarrifani, musarrifatani, musarrafatani, musarrafuna. Is that right?
Musarrifun, musarrifani, musarrifuna. That's correct. Musarrifun, musarrifani, musarrifuna. Musarrifatun, musarrifatani, musarrifatun. That's correct, sister.
Okay, thank you.
And ismul maf'ul?
Let me just find it. Musarrifun, musarrifatun, musarrafun, musarrafatun, musarrafun.
So let's do it. Musarrafun,
Musarrafun,
musarrafani,
musarrafani,
musarrafuna.
musarrafuna, musarrafatun, musarrafuna.
No, musarrafatani. If you look at it,
Musarrafatani.
yeah, musarrafatani, musarrafatun.
Musarrafatun.
Yeah, it's got it on the actual sheet as well.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm
Yeah, that's
missing
fine.
it.
Musarrafun, it's ismul maf'ul. It says musarrafun, musarrafani, musarrafuna, musarrafatun, musarrafatani, musarrafatun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Inshallah, a bit more practice and inshallah we will be there.
Inshallah.
Thank you ever so much for that. Sister Zahra Jamal, next, can you do one more and then I'll bring someone else on the mic.
Okay, which one?
Next one is Dharaba Yudharibu.
I can't see. Okay, Dharaba Yudharibu. All right. So Dharaba Yudharibu Mudharibun.
Correct.
Mudharibun will be the ismul fa'il and Mudharabun would be the ismul maf'ul.
Excellent. Sister, I've forgotten her name. Sister Zohra Virji. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sheikh.
Can you do ismul fa'il and ismul maf'ul? I've just sent in the group the verb qatala yuqatilu is on the same pattern of dharaba yudharibu. So if you want to do ismul fa'il muqatilun, I'm more than happy. The last PDF file which I've sent.
Hold on, I can't see this. So I should go to, wait. The last one, you have
the last
muqatil.
PDF file. Yeah, muqatilun, ismul fa'il. Muqatilun is a person who's combating.
Okay.
Can you conjugate that, please?
So, muqatilun, muqatilani, muqatiluna.
Excellent.
And feminine is muqatilatun, muqatilatani, muqatilatun.
Excellent. And the ism al-maf'ul?
Ismul maf'ul would be muqatalun, muqatalani, muqataluna. Feminine would be muqatalatun, muqatalatani, muqatalatun.
Exactly. So as you will notice that the ism al-fa'il, the middle letter has a kasra, and the same middle letter which has a kasra, when you make ism al-maf'ul, it will have a fatha.
Yes, I see that. I see that.
Brilliant. Next person on the mic. Who is going to, I find it really difficult to, Sister Shabina, do you
Can
want
I? Sorry, go
Yes.
on.
It's Nobia. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Maulana.
Yes.
You can test me, please.
Yes, I will test you. Give me 1 second. Let me get the next verb. Sister Jamal, can you get the next verb? Sister Zahra Jamal, can you come on the mic and explain the next verb?
Okay, tasarrafa would be yutasarrifu, mutasarrifun.
Yatasarrafu.
Yatasarrafu, mutasarrifun.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
sorry, I can't. So is it yatasarrafu?
Yeah, yatasarrafu. So the present tense is tasarrafa yatasarrafu. Like takallama yatakallamu. So the person who's speaking, let's do tasarrafa, takallama. Kalama, kaf, lam, mim is kalam, means speech. And takallama yatakallamu means he is speaking. أنا أتكلم معك في اللغة العربية. So أتكلم, I am speaking. And the speaker is called mutakallim. Remember?
So if it is mutakallamun for the ismul fa'il, then what would be the difference in ismul maf'ul?
No, ismul fa'il is mutakallimun. Kasra.
Mutakallimun, and the
Mutakallamun.
ismul maf'ul would mutakallamun. Okay. Yeah. So yatakallamu, mutakallamun,
No,
mutakallimun.
No, mutakallimun and mutakallamun.
Mutakallamun. Okay.
All right. I've sent it in the group as well. I've just sent this PDF file across now of the verb taqabbala. Taqabbala to be mutaqabbal and mutaqabbalun.
Okay, so this would be like mutakallimun, mutakallimani, mutakallimuna, right? Like that.
That's right.
Mutakallimatun, mutakallimatani, mutakallimatun. That would be the small file.
Correct.
Yes.
And the ism maf'ul.
And mutakallamun would be the ism maf'ul.
Continue with this.
Sheikh, can you share this chat with us?
I'll send it today, inshallah. Or because today I'm going to correct all the minute things and I'll send it across to you. Mutakallamun.
Mutakallamun, mutakallamani, mutakallamuna, mutakallamatun, mutakallamatani, mutakallamatun.
Excellent. Sister Nobia, can you do it?
Sorry, Sheikh.
Yeah.
You know this takallama, is it, it's five letters, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
So
what you have the ta. So you have the ta and you have a shadda on the ra, which is the additional letter. The root word is sarafa. And when you put takallama, ta kallama. So the word kalama, which means speech, and takallama yatakallamu is a 5-letter verb now.
So what's the difference between kallama and takallama?
I'm not going to teach you this yet because it's too early. Because I will be going on a tangent, and that's a lesson in itself, teaching you about the different meanings of the verb. So at the moment, I need people to know ismul fa'il and
So it is different, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so it changes. It just changes.
Another invention during the Golden Age was the invention of.
So go ahead, Sister Zohra. Sorry, Sister Nobia.
Ji, Maulana sir. For ismul fa'il.
Yes, mutakallimun.
Mutakallimun, mutakallimani, mutakallimuna, mutakallimatun, mutakallimatani, mutakallimatun.
And ismul maf'ul. Excellent. Ismul maf'ul.
That would be mutakallamatun.
Mutakallamun first. Timer Buddha is now.
Mutakallamun, mutakallamani, mutakallamuna, mutakallamatun, mutakallamatani, mutakallamatun.
Mutakallamatun. Excellent. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Jawad?
Assalamu alaikum.
I want you to explain how do you make the ismul fa'il for tadharaba, which is 5-letter verb. You have the ta extra and you have the alif extra. Originally it was dharaba, but tadharaba comes in the meaning of mutual blows, that both people are punching or beating each other up?
We first make the present tense active, which is yatadharibu.
Yatadharabu.
Yatadharabu, and using this we make the ismul fa'il by replacing the ya fatha with a mim dhamma. So it becomes mutadharibun.
No. And also one letter before the last letter, which is the ra,
gets a kasra. The
Gets a
second last
kasra.
letter gets a kasra, and the last letter gets a tanween dhamma.
Correct.
So there are three changes basically. The first ya is replaced by a mim dhamma. The second last letter gets a kasra, and the last letter gets a tanween dhamma. Mutadharibun, mutadharibani, mutadharibuna, mutadharibatun, mutadharibatani, mutadharibatun.
Excellent.
And for ismul maf'ul, do you want me to continue?
Yes.
For ismul maf'ul, it is the same like ismul fa'il. The only change is in the second last letter. For ismul fa'il, we have a kasra in the second last letter, which is the ra. For ismul maf'ul, we will have a fatha in the second last letter, making it mutadharabun. Mutadharabun, mutadharabuna, mutadharabani, mutadharabuna. Mutadharabatun, mutadharabatani, mutadharabatun.
Excellent. That's really good. Sister Abida, can you come on the mic now?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Sister Abida, the next verb is iktasaba yaktasibu. I'll give you another verb, easy one. Ijtahada. Ijtahada means a person who struggled or who has reached the level of ijtihad. Ijtihad is the level that when you are able to extract the ahkam of Sharia from the Quran and the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt al-Muslim. And the person who does the action is called ismul fa'il. So what would be the ismul fa'il for the verb ijtahada yajtahidu?
So it would be
Yajtahidu is present.
yajtahidu, and then for ismul fa'il, it would be mujtahidun.
Exactly. So who do we call our muraji? Mujtahid?
Mujtahid.
Exactly. So that's how ismul fa'il is made, of mujtahid. It's from the verb ijtahada yajtahidu. So mujtahid is the person who is striving, or the hardworking person.
Okay, so it would
you know
be
that?
mujtahidun.
Did you know that before?
Mujtahidun, mujtahidani, mujtahiduna, mujtahidatun, mujtahidatani, mujtahidatun.
Excellent. Excellent. And the ismul maf'ul, how would you make the ismul maf'ul?
So it would be mujtahadun.
Mujtahadun. Excellent. The kasra changes to fatha when you make the ismul fa'il.
Yeah. So mujtahadun, mujtahadani, mujtahaduna, mujtahadatun, mujtahadatani, mujtahadatun. Sorry.
Excellent, mujtahid. Now, mashallah, I'm happy that I have been able to achieve with yourself. Sister Salma Kemji, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Sister Salma, would you be able to come on the mic? Who has not had a chance to come back on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum, Sayyid.
Islam. Would you be able to come do this?
Okay.
The verb is insarafa yansarifu. Yansarifu means divert. Now, fa'il will be what? You drop the ya, bring a mim with a dhamma. The last letter, which is the fa with a dhamma, is replaced with a tanween.
Munsari, it will be munsarifun.
Correct. Munsarifun. And do the 6 forms, please.
And
that's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Munsarifun. How do you say 2 people?
How do I say 2 people? So it will be munsarifun.
Add alif and noon. add alif and noon at the end.
Okay. Okay. Munsarifuna.
No, munsarifun, munsarifani.
Okay. Alif first and then noon. Okay. Munsarifani.
And then munsarifuna.
Munsarifuna is how many?
Plural, masculine.
Pure, masculine. Okay.
And then the female, add a ta marbuta at the end. Munsarifatun.
Ta marbuta is for
munsarifatun.
Munsarifatun.
Munsarifatani.
Munsarifatani.
Munsarifatun.
Munsarifatun. So which is the chart we are following here, Sheikh?
This one here.
Okay.
Munsarifun. And I'll try to sort this out, this column. Munsarifun and munsarifun is made from present tense. Yansarifu. And one the last is given a kasra. And ismul maf'ul, the kasra in the ismul fa'il changes to a fatha in the ismul maf'ul. It becomes munsarafun.
Munsarafun, where your cursor is, right? Munsarafun.
And you conjugate the 6 forms of ismul maf'ul. Munsarafun.
I won't be able to do so.
Yes, you can. Bismillah. Munsarafun.
Munsarafun.
Munsarafani.
Munsarafani.
Munsarafuna.
Munsarafuna.
Munsarafatun.
Munsarafatun.
Munsarafatani.
Munsarafatani.
Munsarafatun.
Munsarafatun.
Excellent. Yeah, it's easy. You've done it.
It's not easy for me, but Jazakallah.
No. It is easy for you, and you will do it, inshallah. I'll send you the, look in the WhatsApp. You are in that group, so look at the charts, look at the list, listen to the recording again, and inshallah, by next week, you should be perfect, inshallah.
Inshallah.
No problem. Sister Abida, I want you to do the last one, please.
So, Sheikh, it's not important to know the meaning at this point, right?
No. Yeah. Just the conjugation. I'll give you the meaning because meaning, again, it'll be a different chapter. So I'll give you the meanings myself to yourself.
Okay, thank you.
And also the dictionaries. You could just go to as long as you know Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul, you can refer to the dictionaries, and the dictionary will tell you the meanings as well for it.
Okay, thank you.
Because once you have done the last one now, which you're going to do now, all of the Quran's Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul are coming on one of these patterns itself. All of the Quran. So all of the Quran's Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul are either coming on these patterns or the patterns which I taught you before, Ismul Fa'il or Ismul Maf'ul. And I'll send you a PDF file of verses from the Quran showing you the different patterns as well, inshallah.
Sir, which dictionary we can refer to get the meanings? I mean, I was just going to ask you about Munsarifun because with the Sarafa, but since you said it's not important, it's okay. But
yeah, so I normally I bought a dictionary 20 years ago called Handsword Dictionary. It's available as a PD as an app as well from the App Store. I'll send you the name again in the group. That's one of the best dictionaries to purchase. It's really expensive now. When I bought my dictionary, I bought it for £15, and now this dictionary it's about £100 to purchase.
Oh my God!
Sheikh, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe you covered it last week, but is there a difference between a fa'il and a mufa'il?
Fa'il and maf'ul, yes.
No. Like, you have ismul fa'il.
Yep.
You taught last week, I heard your recording, you add an alif and becomes a fa'il, like a shakir and a khatib, and then mukhatib and mushakir. Is there a difference in the ismul fa'il then?
Mushakir.
Like you have fa'il, right? It becomes the doer of the action, right? And then now here you have mukhatib. So it's like on the pattern of mufa'il.
Yes. So what happens here? Yeah, so the meaning is exactly the same.
Okay.
It comes to the meaning of Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul, but the only reason, because they are 4-letter verbs or 5-letter verbs, their pattern for making Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul is not Fa'ilun or Maf'ulun, but it's an alternative pattern itself.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I understand. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll send you this dictionary. across to you as a screenshot, and then you can download it from the actual App Store. It's one of
Jazakallah. That would be really helpful. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Sister Abida, can you do the last one, and then inshallah that will be more than enough. What I've done with yourselves. This is no exaggeration. What I have done, I have actually completed. Knowing what you have, if you have mastered all of that, you just about completed 1 year's module in a course in any in an institute. So normally they will teach you all of this stuff, the verbs, past, present, and all of this. It will take about 1 year module. So alhamdulillah, where we have reached, it's really good. I am quite happy with the progress of yourselves. So the next verb is Sister Abida is istakhraja, yastakhriju. So istakhraja, it has 6-letter verb. Alif, sin, ta are the additional letters. Kharaja is the root word.
So istakhraja, yustakhraj,
Yastakhriju.
yastakhriju. So then the ismul file will be
Mustakhrijun.
mustakhriju, mustakhrijani, mustakhrijuna, mustakhrijatun, mustakhrijatani, mustakhrijatun.
Excellent. Ahsanti. Barakallahu feek. Excellent. Ismul maf'ul. Mustakhrajun.
So mustakhrajun, mustakhrajani, mustakhrajuna, mustakhrajatun, mustakhrajatani, mustakhrajatun.
Mustakhrajatun. Excellent. 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 That's brilliant. Now I'm going to send you all of these as these charts for all of them, so that you can write them down. And I'll send this chart, which is on the screen. I'll correct this columns, and I'll send this to yourself. How is everyone finding it now? A bit more confident?
Confident.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Sister Siddiqa?
The strange thing is, Maulana, when somebody else is doing it, I find it easy. And then as soon as I'm coming in, I don't know, it's the stress or what.
Don't worry about that.
Everybody is doing it, and straight away I'm answering it.
That's perfect. I think it does happen because it's you're put on the actual on the spot, and sometimes the mind sometimes it reacts. So that's perfectly fine. But I need everyone to write these ismul files and ismul mafuls out, and I'll send you 2 things. I will send you a chart of this as well. Number 2, I will send you this chart as well, and also I will send you ayat of the Quran showing you ismul file and ismul maf'ul of these different patterns as well. So that is more than enough, and what we have covered, it's quite it's very important. So inshallah, I'm not going to take any more of your time because I've been already 15 minutes over. So aloud salawat, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Next week, what we'll do, we will start back from the book now. So we've actually stayed awake from the book for the past, I think 8 weeks. Is that correct? I think 6 to 8 weeks we've been away from the book, trying to prepare yourselves from different aspects.
Yes, it's been quite long.
Yeah. This itself.
What time will it be? Because namaz time will become now at 5:30.
Yeah. So I will have to change the time and make it slightly later. It's a quarter to 5:45 as well, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. I will have to delay it slightly as well. So inshallah, iltimas dua, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, Allahumma kulli waliyik al-hujjat min al-Hasan, salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ihi, fi hadhihi as-sa'ati wa fi kulli as-sa'a, waliyan wa hafidan wa qa'idan wa nasira, wa dalilan wa ayna hatta tuskinahu ardaka taw'a, wa tumatti'ahu fiha tawila, waj'alna min ansarihi wa shiyatik wa jundik, برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. If someone could do me a favor, I'm just going to send